Okay, we're back. This time we have Charles Byrd. Charles, welcome.
Thank you so much, Mike.
Great to have you. Charles is an internationally recognized productivity, marketing, joint venture expert, and he's a Silicon Valley veteran. So, Charles, you're living and working in the new economy by helping people get organized in kind of a unique way. So, tell me a little bit about what you're offering to people today.
Sure. Well, minuscule bit of background. I worked in the Silicon Valley for 15 years and was reaching 6,000 employees as a director at a billion-dollar software company. And I wanted to get my reach a lot further to help people get productive and get traction so they can meet their goals. So I created a course teaching entrepreneurs and professionals how to apply Evernote to their businesses and their lives, which the outcome of that is I help people find what they need within 5 seconds and reclaim 3 hours a week, which adds up to 144 hours a year or 18 working days of reclaimed time.
Now, I love Evernote. I've been using it for years. Do most people know about Evernote? Do most people already use it in some way, shape, or form? I know it is a really rich product online. What's the usability? How broad is it out there today?
Sure. So 91% of audiences I speak to around the country have heard of Evernote. Three-fourths of them have Evernote. And then when I ask how many of you have it and know that you could be making better use of it, it's almost the same three-fourths and another percentage plan to use it more. It ends up being around 97% plan to use it more. So the good news is everyone's pretty familiar with it, but we're inundated with apps and tools, and there's not really a framework for applying it to your business and your life because it's such a flexible tool, but no roadmap was laid out. And I ended up creating one out of my own pain in the Silicon Valley, coming down to give a, I was just coming into the office and one of the VPs was like, well, we're looking forward to your presentation. And I'm like, yep, next Tuesday, like usual. He's like, no, we need it in half an hour. So I was just sweating bullets trying to pull all this information in for a executive level presentation. And I was sick to my stomach. And I was like, this is the last time this is ever going to happen to me. I will create a system to find what I need to quickly. And that was the origin story of coming up with a system and then vetting it over time in corporate, starting my own business, remodeling a house, raising kids. And it's a bulletproof system that's helped thousands of people.
I'm an entrepreneur. Tell me something about Evernote I don't know.
All right. So we'll start with a softball. Are you using tags?
No.
Okay. Well, that's one of the most powerful ways to find what you need immediately. And when it comes to tagging, basically there's a couple ways to organize information in Evernote. When you create a new note, you can either put it in a notebook or tag it or both. And notebooks are handy. It's a nice reflection of the physical world, file cabinets. You know, we had different notebooks for different schools and for different subjects in school and things like that. But tags are actually a lot more powerful because you can only put a note in one notebook. Let's say you put a note in the insurance notebook. Makes sense, nice and easy. But what if you had multiple properties or vehicles? Then all of a sudden you're hunting through there, where with tags, you could tag it insurance, you could tag it for which vehicle it is and find it instantly by searching for two tags.
Wow, interesting. Now tell me, because I'm interested also in the fact that you're also a joint venture expert. How's this all come together in this new economy?
Well, when I created my Evernote course, I had no audience and basically no one to sell it to. No one knew who I was. I had no email list or anything. So I started studying marketing and dove very deep into it. And after buying a bunch of different programs and going to events and masterminds and this and that, what I found as the foundational strategy was joint venture webinars, basically presenting free training to other people's audiences that were very high value trainings. And then at the end, offering my deep dive course, and the revenues are shared from that. In fact, earlier today, I did a webinar for Brian Tracy's audience and actually have another one for his audience tomorrow. And I book 2 to 6 JV webinars per week. And I've grown an email list from 0 to 35,000 in 2 years doing that.
Wow, that's amazing. Now, how does somebody get a hold of you, or how do they get a hold of your Evernote course?
Well, to take a look at the Evernote course, you can go to my website, which is byrdword.com, BYRDWORD.com. And if you're interested in learning the joint venture side of things, you can go to purejv.com.
Could you spell that?
Yeah, PURE, and then the letters J and V. So purejv.com.
All right, very good. Charles Byrd, thanks for joining us.
Indeed. Thank you so much, Mike.
My pleasure. I'm Mike Hayes on New Money Media.